Hello everyone. Today is 25th of July and I'm back with a very interesting video, very interesting topic uh, which I have always been confused about myself, which I have always been hearing right from my childhood. So, from my grandparents, from my parents, and now I wanted to have. I just came across, actually, I was going through a lot of videos and I just came across a couple of videos about this concept. So I thought it's a good concept to cover it up, a good topic to cover it up under my spiritual healing process or spiritual healing videos. So this will help in awakening a lot of people. So let's start with the topic because it's a pretty extended topic. I'll try to talk less, which is usually not possible for me, but yes, I will still try to do it. And I will try to elaborate it less to make sure. I have jotted down some notes about it, so I'll be reading from my notes as well, and I'll be just giving some live examples also. Okay, so the topic is what is really karma and how it affects our life. I think in our lifetimes we might have heard about karma a lot. What karma is, how karma affects us. Um, what you give is what you get. What you reap is what you sow. It's what you sow is what you reap. Something like this. A lot of jargons. Karma is a bitch. Sorry to say that. Yeah. So these are the jargons which we have heard whole our lives. But I think most of us don't know what karma is and how it works. So let me start with this. So let's try to define it in a very simple way. What karma is. So we have, in very traditional context, we have this, that karma is basically based on two different traditions. One is Hinduism, which we follow, and Buddhism. So as per Hinduism, it's very simple concept. You reap what you sow. So whatever seeds you're putting in, same sort of fruits you'll be getting. So any kind of reaction from life based on your action. So basically what sort of actions you're doing, you will be getting the reactions of those things. This is, as per Hinduism, a simple concept of karma, right? Which we have heard right from our childhoods, everyone, each one of us, I think. As per Buddhism, karma is not just through our actions, it's through our intentions also. So now, Buddhism add one more thing to karma, which says it's not only about our actions, it's about intentions also. So our intentions towards something also creates karma. That's what Buddhism believes in. So how to differentiate between both these concepts now? Suppose example, we are driving down a road and I crashed into someone because for a fraction of seconds I was very sleepy. I was working whole night. I was in night shifts. Just assume. And I slept for a fraction of seconds. I bumped into or crashed into some other car, and I hurt someone else. Right? But I have no intentions to hurt. And suppose I'm driving down the road and some unwanted people as in how to, okay, suppose I'm driving down the car and I saw my ex-girlfriend or ex-boyfriend with someone else. Okay, and I get angry, I get arrogant, and I just crashed into their car, just bumped into their car, or just crashed into their car intentionally. So these are two types of karmas. One is intentional, which we have done we did intentionally, and one we have not done intentionally. It was not intention based. So karma is just, so this is what I've given you an example of action oriented karma and intention oriented karma. So when we didn't have an intention to crash the car, it was just by mistake we did, or because of some fraction of second we slept and we crashed into the car. That was not the intention. It was just the action involved. But when we have intentions plus actions, as per Buddhism, that is karma. But as per Hinduism, only the action itself creates your karma. So I hope I'm clear on this. Now karma, what is karma? So karma is like a mirror. A very simple concept. It's just like a mirror. It's constantly showing you your reflection. It's constantly showing you what you're giving. The reflection of what you're giving is what you're getting. I always tell my daughter this. What you give is what you get. So karma is a feedback system. Simply, in a normal terms, it's a feedback system. Without this mirroring, we won't be able to self-realize our mistakes, because there are a lot of people around us, our partner, our parents, our cousins, our sisters, brothers, who help us to self-realize that we are wrong, but we never listen to them. But karma is something which hits us so hard that it gives us a wake-up call, kind of a self-realization. Right? Now imagine, I'll give you an example. Suppose you have not seen your reflection in mirror anytime, and you just first time encountering the mirror or the mirror image of yours. So how will you look yourself? The only way you look, how you know that how you look? Only by seeing yourself in the mirror, right? There's no other way that you will come to know how you look. So karma it helps you to self-realize, to see your own true self, to see your own image. So basically, I get to know myself, what is good for me, what is bad for me, depths of my soul, my shadow side, my wounds, my deep hurts, my distortions. It's all mirroring back to me through karma. So basically, it's a mirror image. What I portray, what I show what I see in the mirror is what I get. So karma is basically a mirror. It's a self-realization tool. It's a feedback system for you that helps to realize that everything is connected and everything is one. I'll explain this oneness concept to you later. It's a very deep concept actually. So basically, it has a mirroring effect. So karma, basically, through karma we can get overview of our own wounds, our own pains. So karmic cycles help us to get the reactions, what we are putting into the universe and what we are putting into the world. So basically, karmic cycles, when we get into the karmic cycles, we get those things which we have put in the universe already. So basically, when we get into the loop of karma, it gives us the feedback of what we have given it to the universe. Karma also tells us and explains to us, are we in the subconscious ness or we are not. I mean to say, I'll explain it to you. Karma helps us to know, are we in connection with ourselves? Do we really connect with our soul? Do we really know who we are? It brings us those experiences, those lessons, which allows us to feel our true self. So basically what happens is that what happens when we come on this planet with this soul, we get a lot of reactions to our actions. Whatever action we are doing towards anybody, we are getting the reaction to that action. And how we get those? We get through our experiences in karmic cycles or in karmic loops. So when we get reactions on our own actions, then we get to understand the consequences of what we have put up in the universe or what actions we did in the universe. Just an example, I'll give you an example. A random example, that I went to a grocery store. Someone just skipped the queue and went ahead me. I'm very aggressive. I just punched their face. I got angry, I punched the face. Okay. And maybe a few days later or few weeks later, I was standing in a queue and some unstable person or mentally unstable person punched me on my face just like that. So the feeling that we get when someone punched us, and the feeling what we have portrayed in the universe when we punched someone was completely different. Because we punched, when I punched someone, I punched them through anger, arrogance. But when that mentally unstable person punched me, it was unintentional. It was not his fault. But still I got my karma. I got the mirroring effect. I got what I gave back to the universe. So this way you evolve your soul. Some people click it very fast. Some people click it very slow, frankly speaking. Some people get it very fast. Oh, I got my karma. Some people are so stubborn, so unconscious about themselves that they don't accept karma. They know from inside, from their subconscious, they know that this they did to someone else and this happened to them. Right? Now we'll come to the timelines also, because I have been hearing the timelines of karma from my childhood. I belong to a very, very spiritual family, right? And I have heard a lot of stories. So even I was curious to know what exactly the truth is. So I collected a lot of facts from a lot of videos, and I'm here with this. So there are timelines also about karma. I'll discuss this later in this video. So basically we understood now what karma is, right? So karma is basically what we sow, or what we reap, or reaction to our actions. Or basically karma is two types. One is intention based karma and one is action based karma, as per Hinduism and Buddhism. So that's how it works. Simple terms. And it's a mirroring effect, the feedback system. So what we give into the universe, we get it back. That's what karma is, and I think everybody knows about it. Just it's difficult to explain sometimes. Now I want to go into detail that what are the phases of karma, right? So first of all, let me clear this one thing. Everybody says, oh my god, karma, negative effect, always negative. Karma means negative. No, karma can be positive also, because whenever this word comes, karmic cycles, karmic loops, we always think about negative things. It's very difficult to connect karma with positive things. So karma is not a cycle. It's not a punishment. Wheel of karma is not, in fact, I remember I have heard that wheel of karma says that until you complete your karmic cycles with someone, you keep on coming lifetime to lifetime to lifetime with the same person. You have to complete your karma, and you have to come again with the same person in different forms, and you have to complete your karma cycle. And then you release one day yourself and become a star. This is what stories I have heard. Okay. And once you complete your karma cycle with someone, then you become a star and you don't reincarnate on this earth, on this planet, on this universe. Okay. So to some extent, it's not the truth. I'll explain you how. So basically, karma is not a punishment, first of all. So what are the phases? So basic phase, which I have, if you go back to my previous videos of spiritual awakening, stages of spiritual awakening, it's all connected. I always say it's all connected. All my spiritual healing videos, whether it's childhood issues, whether it's twin flame, karmic or soulmate connections, whether it's about spiritual awakening, whether it's how to heal yourself, all these things are connected to each other. So here we start again with the roots, that is unconsciousness. I have no idea what is reap and sow effect. First of all, some people are so unconscious about themselves. They are so spiritually disconnected. So spirituality doesn't mean connecting yourself to God only. Spirituality means to know about yourself. Spirituality means to love yourself. Spirituality is also to self-realize. Spirituality is how to know what your wounds are, to understand what you're going through, to have your healing. So there are a lot of things which are connected to spirituality and spiritual awakening. That's how spiritual awakening I have described in my video. You can go back and watch my video. So I have no idea about reap and sow effect. I am very unconscious about myself. I am not connected to the spiritual world. I am just earning money, living a good family life, I want to settle my children. I have a wife. I have a huge family, and one day I will retire and I have my plans and all those stuff, right? So this is called 3D consciousness. 3D consciousness means 3D is a physical world and 5D is a soul world, which we say it's a soul world, right? So it's a 3D consciousness. They are conscious about the 3D world. They are conscious about the physical things that they need to do. No connection with the soul, right? No concept of karma. Unconscious minds. So karma is built up always in unconscious minds. Because usually when you are unconscious, you don't know what is right, what is wrong. You don't know the way you are portraying yourself in the universe or in the planet. Is it good or bad? Or is it right or wrong? Now, if I live as an unconscious being, so I always keep on getting stuck into karmic loops. I will always be starting everything from unconsciousness, because I'm not spiritually awakened. Because I'm not saying that everybody in this 3D world is spiritually awakened. I'm not saying that spiritual awakening has major 3 factors which happens. I have discussed in my video also. It happens suddenly, it happens because of some twin flame connection in your life, or it can happen due to any other reason. But it's not that everybody is spiritually awakened, but yes, the world, the universe is evolving towards a 5D consciousness, which is called Satyug. So if it's in Hindi terms I'm saying, so it's called Satyug. We are in Kalyug right now and we move to Satyug. So Satyug is all about 5D consciousness. It's about more about understanding yourself at a soul level, right? So I live as an unconscious being. I have no idea what is karma, what is reap and sow effect. I have no clue about all these things, right? And yes, I'm stuck in a karmic loop. So karma is really important in this phase. Just a minute, guys. Yeah, I think I was getting a call. I'm so sorry. Okay, so let's continue with the video. So basically, karma is really important in this phase. This is where we basically go through stages of separation consciousness, which we call as 3D consciousness. So basically, as we are in 3D consciousness, we are not connected to our soul, we are not connected to our spiritual side. So karma is really important, because karma will teach us those lessons which we usually learn lessons in the spiritual awakening process. So basically, if you are not spiritually awakened, basically if you are not connected to your spiritual side, basically if you are not connected to your soul, right, then karma will teach you those lessons. Karma will tell you what to do, what not to do. Karma will tell you what actions you are doing and what are the reactions of those actions, right? So karma cycle is very important in that phase, in an unconscious phase, when you are not conscious of yourself at soul level. You don't know what you are going through. You don't know what you are actually are. What is your true self? You are living in a 3D conscious life, consciousness, basically we say. Second phase is awakening. Now, suddenly what happens? I'll give you my example. I start to wake up. Maybe through a spiritual awakening, which I said, which happens, or a sudden awakening. And now suddenly, I get to know, I get into self-love. I get to know about my wounds slowly. I get to know about healing processes. I get to know what karma is. I know I'm connected to every being on this planet. Now, I am toggling between 3D and 5D world, like I am doing. Live example, okay? So, going through a spiritual awakening process is not easy. Learning all those lessons which life teaches you through karma, you're getting those lessons in your spiritual awakening. So imagine the pressure, imagine the intensity of that awakening, right? And that doesn't happen to everyone. So please don't feel that I'm not saying that it's happening to me, so I'm like something else. No, it happens with time. It happens with, there are a lot of reasons of spiritual awakening to be happen. We can discuss in all other topic, or you can go back to my spiritual awakening video and see why the spiritual awakening happens and how it happens. Now, getting back to the topic, I'm connected to the source. I'm connected to divine now. I'm talking about myself. I'm connected to divine. I'm toggling between 3D and 5D. So basically, I have a family, I have a kid, I have a husband, I have parents, I have cousins, I have everybody to take care of. I have a job. I have to earn money. I have to be independent. I have to take care of my family. And I'm toggling between 5D also. I have to heal myself. I have to look forward to my wounds. I have to know who I am exactly. I'm doing my self-love. I'm doing my self-healing. I'm trying not to get into karmic loops. I'm trying to finish off my karmic cycles. Oh my God. So can you imagine the intensity of two worlds that we are toggling in between? Especially we, as in I'm referring to all those who are going through a spiritual awakening. So I'm the one who is also a part of this spiritual awakening process. And that's how I'm here doing this video, so that if anybody could get help out of it. Right? So what happens is, sometimes anything happens in my life. Anything. It's not about me. It's everybody who's going through this process. Some wound pulls me. Sometimes I go back to 3D world and then I move back to 5D world. Sometimes I start meditating, and then because of some issues in my family or some health issues or something going on, I'm not able to concentrate on my meditation or my 5D part. So I have to move back to 3D. So I have to handle both the worlds. It's not easy, guys. It's easy is a very small word. The intensity is so much. I can tell you it's very difficult for a normal 3D consciousness people to understand. To make them understand that you are toggling between 3D and 5D. 90% people will laugh at you, and 10% will still understand that you are going through some process, but they don't understand what is that. So it's very important for you to be connected to your soul family, to be connected to those who are already going through this process or who have already been into this process and they know the pros and cons of this process, right? Anyways, so moving from me to the video. So majority of people are here now. So I have been making these videos, spiritual videos, I'm coming back to me again, just because majority of people are here. Because the universe is evolving towards 5D. And that's why post-COVID, you might have seen a lot of people moving towards spirituality. Spirituality has one major part of connecting with the divine, but it has many other branches which you need to fulfill, right? So it's not only divine connection. Yes, it's a major part, but yes. So majority of people are here toggling between 3D, 5D, 3D, 5D, post-COVID especially. Now karma plays a key role when I'm awakening. Right? So I will also make a video on 3D and 5D worlds, because people get confused. What is 3D? What is 5D? She always discusses about 3D and 5D in her videos. I will make a separate video on that. So when you are going through a spiritual awakening, you are toggling between 3D video, you are still completing your karmic cycles, but your karmic cycles are lighter. Because you understand more on your conscious level what your soul wants, what are your wounds are. You become more conscious of your actions, in simple words. So when you're going through a spiritual awakening process, it itself shows that you're healing yourself. And the more you heal yourself, the more you heal your soul, the more you heal your wounds, the less hurt you give out in the universe, the less harm you will get in the bring in the universe, and the less would be the karmic cycles, because your actions are pure, so you won't get the reactions. So it becomes lighter, it becomes easier, right? Third phase is self-realization. So this is the completion of a spiritual awakening stage, which nobody knows and nobody knows when it gets completed. Even I don't know. I'm on a journey when I'm going to complete this spiritual awakening process. In fact, I feel sometimes I'm not going to complete it any time sooner. It will take for me years to go ahead and do it, right? So basically, I realized that I'm connected to all the things around me, be it plants, be it animals, be it people, be it human beings. This is the self-realization stage which I will not name any of the gods, but I know a lot of gods who came in the physical form on earth, and they were in self-realization stage. They knew about, they have completed their spiritual awakening processes, they have gone through all this, and they have come in a human form from a divine source, and they don't get into these karmic loops and cycles. They simply came on earth to heal themselves, to heal others, and themselves also, to some extent. Because once you are on in a 3D conscious world, you have to go through some sort of karma. But because your self-realization, we have gone through a complete phase, self-realization, so you don't need to get into those loops which run for long. So basically, you are here to heal people. So these are basically the 3 stages. So karma plays a very important role in lives of those who are unconscious, who are living in 3D consciousness, who are living in lives which are very 3D types. I'm not saying those people are bad. I'm not saying I have any hard feelings for them. But yes, we all need to at some point of time move towards 5D consciousness. And the world is evolving and the universe is evolving. I'll discuss this later in my video. Now, I want to discuss some truths about karma, which when I was making, I was jotting down the truths. So I was going through a lot of videos, and I was going through. So there are so many misinterpretation about karma. From traditional point of view, people say you have to go through karma. There is no other way. Karma is necessary. Karma is must. But in actual, karma is a mirror, right? It's a self-realization tool. So once you are awakened, once you are in self-realization phase, once you have completed your spiritual awakening, once you have healed yourself, it's not required anymore. You are ready to heal others. It's not required anymore. So it's not necessary that you go through karmic loops. It depends on which phase you are in. And to reach self-realization phase, it's like, I don't know when this whole universe is going to reach that stage. But yes, universe is evolving and very fast evolving. There is a lot of spirituality coming into beings. Now, it's not a punishment. Karma is not a punishment. Don't think it's a punishment every time you have to come to a lifetime, you have to fulfill your karma with someone or the other. It's only necessary when you are unconscious. Because when you are unconscious, I'll explain you this concept. When you are unconscious, what you are unconscious of? That your bad and good things. Your soul, at soul level, what you are exactly. So whatever actions you are doing, you are not able to interpret yourself. Self-interpretation is zero. You don't know. Self-realization is zero. If you are hurting someone, if you are pushing someone, if you are crashing into someone, you don't have any self-realization of that. Because you are not awakened. Right? You are unconscious. Second fact, truth about karma is that karma is speeding up. Now, okay, I'll give you my example. I have been into debates. I never knew that I'll come to a place of spiritual awakening. I will ever in my life will make healing videos, will do tarot readings. I have never imagined. If you would have asked me 3 years before, I was a completely different person in a completely different world, right? I have been doing these debates from my childhood that karma is speeding up. How karma works? If I'm slapping someone today, tomorrow I'll get slapped by someone else. Is that karma? It's not like that. I'll tell you. So basically, the arc of karma has been really, really long. Right? So suppose it's not about this lifetime. I'm telling you, it's past lifetimes also. If you would have heard some of your grandparents talking about this. So in past lifetimes, if you have done some bad karma, you have killed someone, you have hurt someone, or you have you have done something which is very wrong. You used to reap it later 2 lifetimes later or 3 lifetimes later. The same person will come in some other form and then he will do the same thing to you, and that's how your karma will get recovered. That's how the arc of karma used to work initially, prior to this era in which we are now. It has been very, very slow. As we all have been living in a very low level of consciousness at that point of time. Now the consciousness level is rising. Spirituality is rising in the universe. This era, I'll give you an example. Just like a student, right? There are 2 types of students. Someone who has a learning difficulty. You might have seen special childs who need some more time and support and efforts to understand the same course as compared to other students who need less time and who are more faster and pro into it. So same way, in prior era, the karma cycle and loops used to be very, very long. After 2 lifetimes, what you did used to get the reaction of your action back. Who knows who did before two lifetimes? If I kill someone, if I hurt someone, if I did something back to someone, and today I am getting the reaction, how does it matter to me? Right? I will just grip to God, why the hell this is happening to me now? So God will not come and say that this you have done 2 lifetimes prior, right? Now you are getting the reactions of it. It's not, it used to be like that. Now, everything is changing. We are moving to a very conscious world. We are all awakened now, getting awakened. So karma cycles are getting faster. And this literally when I was not into my spiritual awakening journey, I don't know how it came to me. I had a discussion with someone, I still don't remember who was that. I literally said, I remember my words. And I was completely unconscious at the time. I don't know how it came to me. I said to someone that karma has become faster. Today you do, tomorrow you get. I don't know where it came from. So this is a live example I'm giving you of mine only. So this is true. It has become faster. As I'm learning faster, as I'm getting into self-realizations faster, as I'm interpreting faster, I'm learning my lessons fast. So, same example I'll give. If you punch someone, maybe you'll get the response back in some or the other form, maybe next day or very same day. So arc of karma loop has become very, very small. That's why you might have heard people saying, whatever you are doing in this lifetime, you will get back in this lifetime only. You can't run away. Initially it used to. This is my favorite topic, I'll tell you. I'm very happy to discuss this. Initially it used to. 2 lifetimes prior you did something and now you're getting the reaction of that. Who cares? But now it's not like that. Now whatever you're doing right away, you're getting it right away back. Because the consciousness level is rising. Right? Now, it can be positive also. It's not negative. So if you are spreading love, if you are spreading kindness, if you are spreading humbleness, you will straightforward get it back right away. Right away. What you are giving in the universe, you are getting it. And the loop has become very small and the arc has become very small of the karmic loop. Until you get into a self-realization stage, which is very tough to get into. Still, if you are toggling between 3D and 5D, like I am doing under my spiritual awakening process, still your karmic lessons are much lighter as compared to those who are into unconsciousness completely. Right? I hope I'm able to make you understand what exactly it is. So we are ascending from unconsciousness to consciousness. So now we will not be stuck into karmic loops from lifetime to lifetime to lifetime. We will clear the karma here only and we'll be free next lifetime. Right? So that's how it's supposed to be. Now, the third fact is karma is not just about you. This is also a very important topic to discuss. Karma is not just about you. So karma is basically a feedback system. It affects all people around you, your soul family, your children. Especially the way bigger the karma is, the way bigger the effect is. The wide it spread. I'll give you an example. Just hurting someone is a small karma. Example, right? That karma if we get back also the reaction, I think it would be the same level. Killing someone. Bad karma. What you are getting out of it? Your children, your immediate family will get affected by that karma. Because that's a huge karma. Way bigger than hurting someone or giving pain to someone. Right? Now, karma especially affects your soul family. Right? Your immediate children. They will carry the same template of karma that you have done. There is bigger karma than that also, which is on the country level, on the society level, on the racial level. If you are doing something like in our past times, we might have seen, we all have seen, there was a lot of slavery in many countries, a lot of people being tortured in our historic times, especially in India. So those people have collected their karma on a society level, on a race level, on a level which has affected the country people or major chunk of people. So that collective karma has a huge impact on the collective society of that particular race or that particular country or that particular society. I can't give you an example because this would be very, very, very tricky to give an example. But yes, I mean to say, example, slavery has been very, very common, which we have seen in our histories. Right? So those countries, those kingdoms have collected a karma, which from lifetime to lifetime, their children to children, everybody has been using, facing those templates of those slaveries. This is just an example. So, karma size, not size, the intensity of karma and the huge the karma is, I mean bad karma I'm talking about, the more adverse effect it's going to have on your surroundings. So it's going to spread wide as it is bigger and bigger and bigger. Right? And again, one more fact which I have I have already discussed. Karma is not a punishment. It's just a feedback system. Consider as a feedback system. Consider as a mirroring effect. So karma is not a bitch. We have always heard karma is a bitch, right? Not true. Karma is neutral. Karma is no emotions. It's emotionless. So karma is not a bitch. Karma is showing you what you are showing to karma. That means karma is a mirror. Mirror is showing you what you actually are. Right? Suppose you have a full muddy face and you stand in the mirror. What mirror will show you? Your clean image? No. It will show you the muddy face unless you go and clean your face and stand again in front of the mirror. So karma is the same. If you bring muddy things in front of karma, karma will give you back the same reflection. Very simple, right? Okay, so again, positive karma, positive things, and negative karma, negative things. Now, to things also I want to highlight into this. Your intentions also matters into this, as I discussed earlier also. I'll give you a random example how your intention affect your karma as per Buddhism, right? So suppose your husband left you for someone else. Very I think impromptu example which I can think of. Your husband left you for someone else, and you are cursing that lady. She has spoiled my life. She has done this to me. Why the karma is not biting her? Why the karma is not biting my husband? Why the karma is not coming to them? So what's happening is, unintentionally, because of hurt and wound, you are creating your own karma by cursing someone else for their karma. So you're not doing any action against them. You're not hurting them. You're not doing anything to them physically. You're not taking any action against your husband or your husband's new whosoever it is. But you are cursing them. Your intentions are not good towards them. You want them to get hurt. You want them to get physically hurt. You want them to get their karma back. So intentions are not good. So these intentions are also creating your karma. Very strange. But unconsciously, yes. So even intention of harming others, if you are thinking, I want something should happen to them, that's also creating a karma for you, right? So law of karma is just law of karma is just one law out of many laws in this universe and this system. This system is very, very complex system. It runs on many laws which has been created by universe, by divine, by the creator. You are not supposed to get into white and black or black and white, what do you say? And you start jotting down, oh, this is karma, this is not karma, this is karma, this is not karma. You can't jot it down. Every negative effect on your life is not your karma, first of all. If anything bad happens to you, oh, that's my karma, I might have done something wrong. No. There are a lot of other laws. There are a lot of other things in the universe which creator has created, divine has created to create a balance in the universe. So if you're getting something bad in your life, or you are going through some bad phase in your life, it's not necessary it's your karma. It can be due to something else also. Some other laws, balancing laws, some other laws. There are many laws. It's a complex system. Why you want to understand and get into the pros and cons and blacks and whites of what God has created or divine has created, right? So let's not get into this stuff. Just understand on a basic level how we can work upon ourselves. That's what I do, right? That's what everyone needs to do. Now, that's what. Stop being white and black. Now, wheel of karma. You complete your karma, you get into lifetime to lifetime to lifetime, right? So this is, I'll give you one more fact. Wheel of karma moves from 3D to 5D. Consciousness goes to 7D also. It's way higher than what I know. I'm a very small person in this thing. But yes, moving from 3D to 5D, karma automatically gets lighter and lighter and lighter once you move from unconsciousness to consciousness. And karma becomes lighter, 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 because the more you are self-aware of yourself, the more you self-realize, the more you get awakened about your soul, the less your karma gets collected, less you get stuck into karma cycles. One more fact. Karma is not a setting stone. So you might have heard people saying your dharma, your life path, dharma and life path, right? It's not necessary that... Okay, let me give you an example. Karma is not a setting stone. I'll give you an example. Suppose I have killed someone in my past lifetime. We are talking about past lives also, because past lives karma affects our current life karmas. That's how it's supposed to be. It's slowly moving towards consciousness, and karma cycles are getting faster and faster. So suppose I killed someone in my past lifetime, and now in this lifetime I suddenly went through a spiritual awakening. I woke up, I started healing, I started healing, I started cleansing, I started to ascend, I started to understand what are my wounds, I started to understand my past life cycles, I started to understand karmic cycles, I started to clearing basically my karma, I started to heal myself, I started to forgive myself, I started to apologize, not exactly apologetic, but I started to meditate, and while meditating I started to say that if I've hurt someone in my past life, I want to forgive. Please forgive me, divine, or something like that. So I'm healing myself. I'm healing myself from my past life wounds also, and this lifetime wounds also. So basically, I'm clearing my karma. So karma is not a stepping stone. You need not to have loop required if you have completed your karma, if you have cleansed yourself, if you have gone through karma cleansing. There are a lot of meditations which help you to go through ascension process and go through there. That's a deep concept again. And one more fact, that karma can be cleared easily, especially in this era. In this era, we can easily clear the karma, because the energies are new. You can clear, actually the consciousness level is going so high, awareness is going so high, people are getting so spiritually awakened that you can clear, thousands of years of karma. The more deep you go into this thing, the more deep. I'm not saying you will go to this thing right away. No, it will take time. Maybe it will take years for you, and it depends what's your speed, how comfortable you are in this kind of, what sort of circumstances you have in your 3D world around you, and how far you are getting into this 5D concept, how comfortable you are in this 5D concept, right? But you can clear your 1,000 years of wounds, past lives, karma, if you want to, because this era is very conscious era. We are moving towards consciousness from unconsciousness. We are moving from 3D to 5D. Maybe people are not aware about this, but those who are spiritual, those who know what awakening is, they can define it better, and they can understand better what I'm trying to say. So ascensions are happening, be it consciously or unconsciously, be you want it or you don't want it. So do your own karma clearing. You can do your own karma clearing of thousands of years in past lives. It takes time, it takes processes, it takes meditations, it takes a lot of things. There are a lot of processes to do. But it starts with a simple concept of spiritual awakening, self-love, which I have discussed in my video. Go back, please watch my video. You will get to understand what spiritual awakening is and how to love yourself. So loving yourself, I'll give you an example. There is some Hawaiian prayer I've heard of. I don't remember the name. Ho'oponopono. No, I don't know. I don't remember. Ho'oponopono. I have heard of it. It's a very good prayer for clearing your past life karmas, whether you believe it or not. Okay, so this happens. Now, moving to the next topic, how to work with karma. Now, once we have collected the karma, how to work with it, right? It's simple concept, how to clear your karma, or how not to be stuck into loop, which I told you. It's a very simple three-way concept. Introspection, go into self-awareness, self-realization, mirror yourself, see yourself in mirror, see your shadow sides, see your wounds, try to heal themselves, try to move from unconscious 3D world to consciousness, try to understand yourself on soul level, meditate, accept your feelings, feel your feelings, heal yourself, right? Again, another way, one is introspection, another way is to heal your wounds and distortions. If you see a muddy face in the mirror, what you will do, you go and wash your face and clean yourself, right? Do that. You can do it. You can do the karma clearing. It's like a mirror only. You just need to get into self awareness, self consciousness and self introspection stage. That's it. Stand in front of mirror, ask yourself and tell truth about yourself. I'll give you one more thing. Why you need to heal your wounds and distortions, you know? How it helps you to not to create your karma. Only hurt people hurt people. I'll repeat. Only hurt people hurt other people. So those who are wounded people, if I'm a wounded person and I'm unconscious of my wounds, my childhood wounds, my childhood issues, my any wounds which have been created in my childhood or which have been created through my life journey, my woundedness will give wounds to other, and that will create a karma. So always remember this line is very good. Only hurt people will hurt you. So if someone is wounded, they will always try to hurt you because they are wounded. They want to see the same pain in you. And once they heal themselves, they always try to heal you. That's a beautiful thing. So heal yourself. Cleanse your energy so that you are creating less karma. Because if you're hurting someone out of a wounded space, you're creating your own karma. So automatically your karma cleansing is done once you heal your own wounds and you stop hurting other people out of your own wounds, out of your own hurts. Right? So this is a good thing. Now coming to, I will create one more video, I will shoot one more video after this, maybe in 10-15 days time, about how to heal yourself, healing techniques. I think that would be the right thing to do after this. How to cleanse your karma, how to heal yourself so that you will not wound others, you will not hurt others. Right? What are distortions? Now we talk about distortions, we talk about wounds. What are distortions exactly? Let's talk about that also. Because we just discussed that we should heal our wounds, we should heal our wounds are simple. Childhood issues, some traumas that happen, some sexual abuse, some we have been ignored by our parents. I have discussed this in my childhood issues video. You can go back and watch how to heal them. Inner childhood issues, right? There can be different wounds. What are distortions? Distortions are essentially the lies and the untruth that are clouding your real true self. Now I'll explain you how. Again, I'll repeat. Distortions are essentially lies or untruths that you carry with yourself that are clouding who you really are. I'll give you an example. I'll give you a dirty cloak, a coat kind of a thing, and I ask you to wear it. It's dirty. You will say, why I'll wear? No, you wear. And stand in front of the mirror. What you will see? What reflection you will see? Your dirty reflection with that dirty cloak. Am I right? That's a perfect example. So it's hiding your true self. I have discussed this in every video of mine. Masking yourself. Stop masking yourself. Stop hiding your true self from world, from yourself. Okay, distortions can be untruths or lies which you think about yourself, and untruths and lies people perceive about you. I have seen many people who carry themselves in completely different outside and they are completely different inside. So what people are perceiving you is completely different, and what you actually truly are is completely different. So what people are perceiving about you is not affecting too much, but what you are perceiving about yourself, it's hurting from you inside. You from inside. How? I'll tell you. If you are carrying some untruths about yourself, let people think what they want to think and what you want to perceive to them and what image you are showing it to them. It's world, and let world think about it. I'm talking about yourself. What you think about yourself. Now, if you think about yourself, you have some untruths. You think about yourself, I am not self-worthy. I'm not good enough. Let me give you an example. You get into love with a person who is way more mature than you, way more understanding than you, way more understanding and mature than you. Just an example. They love you, you love them, but suddenly you get to start a feel that you're not good enough for them. That's an untruth about yourself you're carrying. I don't know from how long you're carrying this. Because divine says it's not true. Every soul is lovable. Divine says, I love you. You are just like each and every soul on the planet. And I love you. And you worth everything. You deserve everything. But you are carrying an untruth about yourself. I am not good enough. Maybe because of your past experiences, your childhood issues. Somebody might have from the outer world made you think and feel like that. And you started believing it about yourself. And you're wearing that cloak of I am not good enough. And you're wearing that cloak and going in front of the mirror. And the mirror is showing you the same reflection. Yes, you're not good enough. You're not supposed to go to that girl. You're not good enough. So you have to remove that mask. You have to remove that cloak. And you have to get to your true self. That is all awakening is all about. Remove your distortions. Heal your distortions. You are every soul on this planet or universe that divine has created. There is only one creator. Right? Is worth of everything. It's just that you have taken your experiences too seriously. You have taken your lessons too seriously. Learn from your lessons, but don't make outside perception of yours your inside perception. What people think about you doesn't mean what you really are. Mostly I've seen people, what people perceive about you, you make that perception of your own. Yes. If that person is saying they are so close to me, they are so close friend of mine, they might be saying, right, I have this issue. Heal that. Nothing is permanent, right? So this is what I'm trying to say. Distortions is all about untruths that you carry about yourself. Do hell with the world. I don't care what people think about you or me or anybody else. I care about what I think about myself. And I think I am perfect. I think I'm lovable. I think I'm worth of every single bit of love in this world. I believe that I can do anything in this world. I believe that I am worth of every beautiful thing in this universe that's happening to me. Mirror is showing me the same thing. That's what I'm reflecting on others as well. Karma clearance. Your mirror is clear, right? Okay. So, when you show your distorted image in the mirror, I'm not worthy, I'm not smart, I'm not lovable, I'm not worth of earning so much of money, I'm always a failure in my career, in my this, in my that. This is what mirror is going to show you, and this is what you are going to portray to others. And because of these wounds which require healing, you hurt others. So hurt people hurt others, always remember. So if someone hurts you, always remember they are wounded. They need healing, okay? Because they are hurting you. And if you are ascended, if you are spiritually awakened, then only you will be able to understand this. If someone hurts you, you will always feel. Okay, I'll give you a different. I want to say this. If you hurt an ascended person, a spiritually awakened person, they will always give you the space and time to heal yourself. But if you hurt someone who is in their 3D consciousness, they will always try to curse you back or hurt you back. You know why? Because ascended people or spiritually awakened people, and those who know, who are conscious about this awakening, they know that they don't need to create karma. They need to just give. The person who is standing in front of them and hurting them is wounded a lot. So they need some time and space to heal themselves. They need to go through some sort of awakening. And if you are too connected to them on a subconscious level, on a telepathic level, which we say, you try to heal them also. So the person who is hurting you, who is wounded, if they are connected to you soulfully, you can heal them telepathically. They will slowly start feeling the urge to awaken themselves, because you are connected to them. Beautiful, na? So it's all connected. Okay. So if you hurt someone, they will hurt you back. So it's all connected, right? So Creator has, I was talking about the Creator and the Divine. Divine loves you. And the only thing you are doing is you are acting through your wounds. Stop doing that. Heal yourself. Okay? And practice connection. So practice connection is very simple. As I told you, we are toggling between 3D to 5D. Keep toggling. I'm not saying, I'm also doing that. Sometime I move into 3D, sometime I move into 5D. I'm also toggling in between. But slowly heal yourself. Slowly. Take small steps. It will take time for you to heal yourself. But you will every day see a kind of improvement in yourself. So try to do it. Try to connect yourself to Divine, whatever way you feel connected to Divine. Meditate. Talk to God. Go into the nature. Party with your soul family. People who like you, who understand you better. If you feel comfortable around them. Avoid people who hurt you. Avoid people who give time and space to them to heal themselves. Because always remember, don't forget this after my video, hurt people hurt you. So if someone is wounded, don't wound them anymore. Just give them space and time to heal. They are wounded, and they will soon understand it if you are connected enough to make them understand. Okay, so that's how it works. Go into the nature, do dancing. I do a lot of TikToks. I feel I connect to myself through my TikToks, my dancing. Dancing is my passion. I started it 2 years back again, and I don't care what people think about me. Tarot is my passion. Spiritual healing is my passion. I want to heal as many people as I can. I don't care what people think, because that's not what I perceive about myself. What I am is what my mirror image is, what I perceive about myself. And I perceive about myself is that I'm a beautiful human being on this earth, and I want to heal a lot of people. I want to help a lot of people, and I'm just here not to just do some 3D consciousness things in this world. I'm not saying the people who are doing the 3D task are bad, no. But I try my level best to awaken. And if you take a single step towards 5D or 5D consciousness, or towards Divine, or towards self-realization, self-acceptance, self-love, that's the victory for me. Okay, so yes, connect to God, practice connection, right? So we are here with 3, which I told you, the 3 tips how to work with karma. So first is self-introspection to heal your wounds and distortions, and then connect with the Divine, right? And I'll be coming with a video very soon, how to heal yourself, healing techniques. I think next video only. So I thought that I will create a next video. Oh my god, I have crossed 1 hour. So I thought I will create one more video which is on reincarnation, which will help you to understand more on karma cycles and karmic cycles and all those stuff. But now I moved my focus to healing, because I think a lot of people might be interested in knowing what are the healing techniques we can use to heal ourselves. So if you ask me, I have healed myself with love and passion about my own hobbies, or what do you say. I loved dancing. I used to do that always in my childhood, and I love reading tarot. I don't know where this came from, and suddenly I'm in love with my cards. I'm in love with making healing videos. I'm in love with myself. So I think I'm healing myself with love. It's easy thing to do. Do it. Get whatever love you're getting from whosoever, and as an inspiration, and take that love as an inspiration and heal yourself. Okay, so take care, love and light. I hope you love this video or like this video. Please subscribe to my channel, Soul_Therapy by Pesh, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. Soul_Therapy by Pesh. I need more subscribers. If you watch my videos on Insta, that's cool, but please subscribe me on YouTube as well. And I am trying to make my podcast also, so soon you will be able to hear me while you are cycling, while you are exercising, while you are working in kitchen. I'll be creating my own podcast very soon. So hopefully we'll see in the next video, and by the time, stand in front of the mirror. Karma is your mirror, karma is your self-reflection tool, karma is your feedback tool. Okay, so don't get scared of karma. And it's fast. The timelines of the karma is going fast. So spread love and light, spread kindness, spread these kind of things, and get those kind of things from the universe back. Okay, just don't get into toxic things, don't hurt people, don't try to harm people through your actions or intentions, both. I will try to do that, you also try to do that. Okay, take care, bye bye, love you and good night.